Hello, welcome to today's practice. I'm Keith. In this session, we're going to do a gentle morning session. And this is a great practice if you don't like a lot of intensity to start your day, but you want a nice stretch, some time to breathe, center yourself, open your body, and you don't want to spend a lot of time practicing in the morning. I'll also note this is a great class any time of day. If you want a gentler practice, it's also good at the end of the day. We're going to start in child's pose with wide knees. So bring your big toes to touch, your knees out nice and wide, and just start to wiggle your hips back towards your heels. And make sure you're comfortable because we're going to be here for a minute or so to get centered and settled. If you want more opening in your shoulders, crawl your fingertips slightly more forwards. And take the biggest breath of your day in through your nose. Breathe in a little more at the top. Hold your breath for 3, 2. Open mouth sigh, exhale all the way out. 2 more just like that. Deep breath in from the bottom of your lungs to the middle of your chest, all the way up to your collarbones. Breathe in more, hold. Open mouth, exhale, let it go all the way out. Breathe out even more at the end. Once more, full inhale. Pause. Full exhale. And now seal your lip. Smooth, steady breath in and out of your nose. You can start to engage Ujjayi breathing if it's in your practice. And I invite you to silently count to 6 on your inhale. And silently count to 6 on your exhale. Long, smooth, steady breaths. And you get your time in this practice today to go inwards. So anything you've got in the rest of your day, you can just put it aside. Your breath is your guide. Take 2 more. And choice to set an intention for your practice this morning or for your day ahead of you. What do you need out of this day? Don't overthink it. Notice what comes. And seal it in with 1 more breath. And right away, notice if your body can relax anywhere. Good. Have a beautiful practice. When you feel ready, crawl yourself into a tabletop position onto all 4s. And with this nice steady breath you created, I'm going to open it up for some freestyle movement here. So you might take just really simple traditional cat-cows. Choice to take some barrel rolls with your hips. Whatever feels intuitive in your spine, feel free to color outside the lines here. Notice how your spine wants to move, how your hips want to move. Most important, see if you can keep that smooth, steady breath that you just created. Good. Start to even out both sides. 2 to 3 more breaths here. And then come back to neutral. We're going to come into the heart opening pose next. So keep your hips right above your knees and start to walk your hands forwards and let your chest melt down. So a couple options here. We're still early in the practice. Choice to take your forehead down. If it is in your practice to take your chin down, go for it, but don't force anything. And for more sensation, press your inner hands down. Feel your elbows lift up and hug towards each other.
Take 3 powerful breaths into the back of your heart, the back of your shoulder blades, and feel your tailbone reach away from your chest. Full exhales. Play with sending your breath into these tight places in your body that you're opening. Good. And then when you feel ready, crawl your chest forward, Sphinx pose. Adjust your elbows so they're right under your shoulders. Come to the tops of your feet, palms down, and then energetically feel your hands pull towards your feet to pull your chest up and through. Press your toes and tailbone down, and now a couple breaths into the front of your chest. Take your head back towards your heels. And exhale, release. Good. Take your hands in line with your chest. Inhale, press up to tabletop or plank if you want a little more strength. And exhale, downward facing dog, our first one. So, first downward dog, really be gentle. Pedal out your legs, and I recommend you pause for a breath or two with each knee bent to warm up each calf and hamstring. Switch legs when you've done so. Really let your head and neck be heavy. Once you've pedaled out each leg, take a moment to find a bend in both knees. Doesn't have to be a big one. And really tilt your hips up and back so your spine sort of spills right out of your hips like a waterfall here. Then perhaps your heels get a little heavier. 2 deep breaths. Feel your spine start to lengthen in 2 directions here. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth sigh, exhale out your mouth. Good. Nice and slow. Walk to ragdoll at the top of your mat so your feet come between your hands. Keep them hip distance. Now bend your knees a lot. Don't worry about the hamstrings yet. This is for your spine. Choice to grab opposite elbows or even hook your pinkies in your elbow crease. Let your head be super heavy. 3 exhales. Your shoulders, feel it melt downwards, roll out through the crown of your head. And yes, there is effort in these postures, but especially in a gentler practice, notice where you can simply unclench, let go, where you're holding tension that you don't need to. One more breath out. Release your fingertips down, and now, with your head heavy and your knees bent, inhale, exaggerate how slow you start to round up. 1 vertebra at a time. Good. Once you're there, inhale, give your shoulders a nice shrug up by your ears. Exhale, draw them down your back. Drop your forehead, and nice and slow, roll out your head and neck once in each direction. Really slow. You can linger in those tight spaces. Little back and forth there might feel good. Once you've done 1 full round, switch directions. Good. And then inhale, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana pose. Feel the press of your feet. Lift your fingertips and your ribs up. Start to breathe into your chest. Feel your spine lengthen in 2 directions. And now with strong legs, start to cactus your arms. Lift your heart. Draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together like a shelf to scoop your chest up. 2 more exhales. What do you want to open up to today?
Feel your heart start to open towards the sky here. Really spread through your fingertips. And then inhale and exhale. Interlace your hands behind your sacrum. Good. Inhale again with strong legs. Start to pull your fists down. Lift your heart up. The more you pull your hands down, the more you lift your heart. Lengthen through the back of your neck. And now nice and slow, bend your knees. We'll come into a chest expansion, forward fold. And take your time. Good. Let your head and neck relax. Send more weight towards your toes. Pull the muscles of your legs up. And for more sensation, start to pull your wrists apart from each other. One more breath out. Release your hands to your low back, then to the mat. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Strong legs here. And exhale, forward fold. This time, grab behind your calves. We'll get into the legs more. Press your feet down. Pull the muscles of your legs up. Let your head and neck go. Good. And lengthen your tailbone back and up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths. So you might hit that edge where it gets intense. Breathe there. Don't push yourself past it. Notice how your body opens in the shape, breath by breath. Observe as much as you do in these postures. Full exhales. Good. Sit your hips low. Feet stay hip distance. Just for a few moments, chair variation with palms face down at shoulder height. Really stick your chair back. At the same time, lift your chest. If you feel like you want a little more heat, choice to take your arms up. We're here for 2 more breaths. Lengthen your fingertips away from your hips. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back so you're in a low lunge with your right foot forwards. And then just a few moments, find any movement in your right hip joint here. Just like that first tabletop, right? Just notice how your hip wants to move. Good. And then drop to your back knee. Choice to take the top of your left foot down. Take your right hand to the outside of your thigh. We're going to twist here. So I'll give you some choices. Choice to stay right here as you twist your heart towards the sky. Right? If you feel like you want to go a little further, choice to curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. And the final choice is to open up through your top arm. 3 deep breaths here. Each breath in, lengthen your heart forwards, find length. And it's with your exhale, twist from the left side of your core, reach up fingertip to fingertip. One more breath out. Good. Release your hands down. Drop to your back knee and shift into half splits. Take your left hip over your left knee, come onto your right heel. If you do have a block, you're welcome to take it under your calf here. Otherwise, stay on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen your heart forwards. And again, exhale, just touch that edge. 80% towards your edge. It's a really nice place to be in these postures. You don't have to go past that. Every exhale, settle in. If you want more sensation, flex your right pinky toe more towards your shin. Can you get comfortable in the discomfort? Good. Exhale, come back into a low lunge. Take the top of your left foot down. If it wasn't, come onto your right thigh. And start to press forwards, lift your heart. Magnetize your tailbone towards your right heel. Choice to stay here or reach your arms up. Cross your thumbs. Inhale, lift up.
And exhale, go back. Crescent moon pose, Kapiyasana. There's a lot going on here. So you lunge forwards at the same time. Every inhale, lift your ribs up towards the sky. And exhale like you're leaning over a beach ball. Start to take your thumbs back. One more breath out. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release your hands. And then step your left foot forward next to your right. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back. Low lunge with your left foot forwards, and then same deal. Take a few moments, move in and out of your left hip joint. Any way that feels good in your body. Just kind of notice what you're working with on the other side. Good. And then choices here. Take your left hand to the outside of your left thigh. Start to twist from the right side of your core. You can stay here with your hand on your thigh. Choice to curl your right toes under, lift your right knee. And then the final option is to open up through your top arm. Breathe. Each breath in, find length. Exhale, twist from the right side of your chest. 1, 2 more breaths. Good. Release your left hand down. Drop to your left knee, or right knee rather. Half splits with your left foot forwards. Inhale, lengthen through your chest. Exhale with a strong left leg. Start to drape your torso forwards and over. So get flexibility out of your head. Be okay with where your body's at this morning. Breathe deeply into the poses. And observe as your body opens as it's ready to. No force. It's a good metaphor for off the mat. Allowing, giving space, breathing room to open when things are ready. Good. Come back into a low lunge. Come to the top of your right foot and come onto your left thigh with your hands. So again, you can lunge forwards here. Notice if your tailbone sticks back, draw it toward your left heel to lengthen through your low back. Stay here or take the arms up, take the butterfly grip with your thumbs crossed. And then each breath in, press your right toes down, lift your chest up. Exhale, then start to take your arms back. So that's the pattern. Don't be still. Inhales, find length and lift. Keep that as you exhale, go over and back. Crescent moon pose, few more breaths. Think of it as a spine lengthener more than a back bend. Exhale, release your hands down. And then step your right foot next to your left. Forward fold, top of your space. Good. This time, choice to take your first 2 fingers around your big toes. If that doesn't work, grab behind your calves again. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale. Big toe pose, Padangustasana. Pull the muscles of your legs up as you press the bones of your feet down. 3 full rounds of breath. Create length in your low back. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. And as you exhale, toe heel your feet out wide for frog squat, malasana. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Good. Sit your hips low.
Choice to bring your hands to your heart, and as you sit your hips low, lift your heart high, breathe. 3 breaths into your hips. Imagine your lungs are in your hips. Good, exhale, forward fold. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Good, exhale, fold, step to plank position. 3 breaths here. Tone everything, tone your legs, press down in your inner hands. And then lower so your heart and your hips meet your mat at the same time. Good. Take your right arm out, come onto your right fingertips and onto the right side of your head. Come onto your left fingertips with your left elbow bent up. And then take your left foot up and over for a nice shoulder stretch. If you can't feel it, play with the angle of your right arm. A micro bend in your right elbow is encouraged. There's a number of variations if you want to take a half bind with your left arm, but don't overdo it. And breathe into that shoulder blade. Good, come back through center. Other side, take your left arm out. Come onto your right fingertips and the left side of your head. And then start to roll over. Breathe. Micro bend in your left elbow. Play with the angle if you don't feel it. And I would recommend to play with the same variation you took on the first side. Good, come back through center. And we'll set up cobra. If you want upward dog, you're welcome to take it. Press your toes, your tailbone down, hands in line with your chest. And inhale, lift from the back of your head. Squeeze your elbows together and imagine your hands pull towards your feet. 3 breaths into the front of your chest. Feel the top of your head lift from the base of your neck and back towards your heels. Breathe. Good, exhale, lower. Curl your toes under, press into tabletop or plank, breathe in. And then downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale your right leg high. Set up for pigeon. Exhale your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. So if you know that pigeon doesn't work for your knee, you can come onto your back for figure 4. Otherwise, lift up through your heart. And then exhale, start to crawl yourself forwards and down. Choice to make a little pillow with your hands for the top of your head. And we're here for a little bit, so feel what angle works best in your hips. Take a big breath in through your nose, right into your hips. Open mouth, sigh, exhale out your mouth. And then scan your hips. Notice, is there anywhere your body can relax, can unclench here? Notice if your mind drifts, just bring it back to your breath and scanning your hips for places to relax and let go. Unclench.
3 more breaths. Add some purpose to them. Feel them. Let the pose feel good. Good. When you feel ready, start to crawl yourself back up. And then the choice for the release pose is yours. Choice for just downward dog. You can take 3-legged dog and start to open up through your hip. If you do have wild thing and you want to flip it over, go for it. Just a few moments here. When you feel ready, we'll meet in downward dog. Take your time if you're coming out of wild thing. And we'll set up the other side. Take your left leg high. And exhale your knee towards your wrist. Crawl your right toes back. Lift up through your heart. And then take your time. So you know we're here for a little while. It's very common for one hip to feel quite different to the other. That's okay. Modify as needed. And yeah, those first few breaths, you just kind of feel around where is the release point where I could melt into the pose and let go. I think a cleansing breath is a nice way to arrive. So deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth exhale. Put your awareness into your hips. Even with your imagination, just kind of feel your breath go into this part of your body. Break up any stagnation, stuck energy, create space. And feel it leave with each exhale. Three more breaths here. When you feel ready, crawl yourself up and then gradually find the counter pose that you found on the first side. 3-legged dog, downward facing dog, wild thing, whatever it is, few breaths. Good. Come back to down dog. Drop down to your knees. Shift over onto your hips and then come to lie on your back. Good. We'll take happy babies pose. So bend your knees. Grab either your ankles or your big toes. If you prefer a different grip or variation, go for it. I mean, you've got 5 good breaths here. So really lengthen your tailbone down. Kick your heels up as you pull your feet down. So a lot of opposite actions. If it feels okay, you could play with straightening your legs. One more chance to take several deep breaths into your hips, your legs. Good. Give yourself a squeeze. Any last movement that you need. And come into final Shavasana. Take your legs out. Take your palms face up. Make sure you're comfortable. Start to relax the muscles in your face. Let your bones be heavy. Take a huge breath into the center of your heart through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Give your body to gravity, relax and unclench everything. Notice if you're still clenching anywhere you can let go. There's nothing to do in this pose. Let your mind relax and unclench. Any tension, just let it melt off your back, back into the earth. I'm going to leave you here this morning. Take as much time as you need, and I recommend before you rush into the rest of your day, take at least one moment to bow into yourself, to seal in this practice, to thank yourself for showing up for yourself. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you for sharing the practice. Namaste.